Let's get something straight. If you don't master your social skills, the world will master you. You're either in control of how people perceive you, or you're stuck reacting to how they decide to treat you. And let me tell you, in today's world of dating apps, petty colleagues, and chaotic relationships, being reactive is the first step toward failure. You need a battle plan. The Stoics valued self-knowledge and self-reliance, and there's no better place to start than with social skills. Why? Because if you can't navigate people, you're stuck. No matter how ambitious or hardworking you are, social skills can be the difference between thriving in life and suffocating in your comfort zone. So, let's break it down. On the levels of social mastery, we're dividing the journey into 5 unapologetic levels. These aren't polite labels. They're brutally honest, so you know exactly where you stand. 1. The ghost. You're invisible, either because you're terrified of people or because you've convinced yourself you don't need anyone. Socially, you might as well not exist. Example, you get a match on a dating app, and instead of messaging, you wait and wait until the match expires. Why? Fear of rejection, plain and simple. Stoic principle. Courage. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Your fear is the outside event. Control your mind." Message her. 2. The pushover. You're visible, but you're a doormat. People talk over you, dismiss your ideas, and treat you like a convenient accessory. Example, you agree to meet a woman at a bar where she's already drunk, surrounded by friends, and clearly there to boost her ego, not get to know you. Instead of walking away, you stick around, hoping for crumbs of her attention. Stoic principle. Self-respect. Epictetus said, "It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows. You need to learn your worth." 3. The chaos magnet. You've got confidence, but you're reckless. You're attracting people, but they're the wrong kind. Spiteful, petty, and draining. Example, you meet someone who seems fun but constantly creates drama. She tests your patience with sarcastic digs or ghosting games, and you keep engaging. Stoic principle. Discernment. Seneca taught, associate with those who make you better, and welcome those you can improve. Chaos doesn't make you better. 4. The commander. You've learned boundaries and respect, but you're inconsistent. You can hold your own in some situations but get thrown off by others. Example, a woman rejects your approach. Instead of brushing it off, you start over-explaining yourself, trying to win her approval. You know better, but old habits die hard. Stoic principle. Self-control. Silence is a lesson learned through life's long battles, said Zeno. Once you've said your piece, let the silence speak. 5. The apex. You're unfazed, unshakable, and in control. You don't seek approval because you don't need it. People respect you because you respect yourself. Example, you approach someone in a bookstore and strike up a conversation about their favorite author. When they're responsive, you keep it light and engaging. When they're not, you smile, wish them a good day, and move on without a second thought. Stoic principle. Wisdom. Like Marcus Aurelius wrote, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Mastering the battlefield. Conversations. Preparation is everything. Conversations are unpredictable, and you need to be ready for chaos. Think of it like sparring. You don't know the opponent's next move, but with enough training, you're ready for anything. Here's a chaotic list of conversation starters and follow-ups that'll prepare you for any situation. On a bad date, what's the weirdest excuse you've used to leave a bad date? If she laughs and shares, great. If she gets defensive, you know what kind of person you're dealing with. With combative people, you seem really passionate about that. What's driving it? This flips the script, forcing them to explain themselves instead of attacking you. On a first date, what's the one thing you'd drop everything to do if money wasn't an issue? This question gets people talking about their dreams, not their resume. With a difficult colleague, help me understand where you're coming from on this. This isn't just polite, it's a power move. You're putting the ball in their court while staying calm. The rule of silence. Once something is said, silence is mandatory. The Stoics mastered this. It's about reading reactions, not rushing to fill the void. Picture this. You're at a party, and someone tries to one-up you with a petty comment. Instead of reacting, you pause. You let the silence stretch just long enough for them to squirm. Then you change the subject. You've just demonstrated control without saying a word. Dealing with difficult personalities. You're going to encounter people who test your limits. Here's how to handle them, Stoic style. Then the petty woman. She throws passive-aggressive jabs, hoping you'll lose your cool. Solution. Treat her like the weather, acknowledge it, but don't let it ruin your day. The vengeful friend. They're holding on to grudges and dragging you into their drama. Solution. Like Seneca said, anger, an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. Distance yourself. The dysfunctional colleague. They show up late, make excuses, and drain the team's energy. Solution. Stay professional, and let their actions speak louder than your frustration. The Stoics knew all about chaos. Let me tell you about Darius I and the Scythians. Darius was prepared for traditional combat, but the Scythians refused to engage. They retreated, burned their supplies, and wore him down. Sound familiar? Anxiety, difficult people, and unexpected situations often refuse to fight fair. The lesson? Adapt. Like Darius, you need to find new ways to win, accessing better environments. You can't win battles in hostile territory. If you're on dating apps and only meeting combative people, it's time to change the battlefield. Access places where you have more control. Personality and interests, like bookstores, coffee shops, volunteer work. Go where people who share your values are likely to be. Income and lifestyle. If you're hustling and don't have disposable income, avoid places that attract people chasing wealth. Find environments where ambition and growth are valued more than status. A chaotic world needs a calm mind. Xerxes whipping the sea might sound ridiculous, but it's no different from trying to control things you can't. Anxiety comes from that exact mindset. Remember, calm is contagious. When you stay steady, the world notices. Final words. Resilience is earned. Stoic wisdom doesn't offer quick fixes, it offers clarity. Whether it's navigating social chaos, managing difficult people, or mastering your own mind, the path forward is clear. 1. Understand your starting point. Are you the ghost, the chaos magnet, or the apex? 2. Prepare for the unexpected. Conversation, relationships, and life are chaotic. Train for it. 3. Embrace silence and adaptability. The best responses often come after reflection, not reaction. 4. Choose your battlefield. Stop fighting where the odds are stacked against you. Resilience isn't about never struggling. It's about growing stronger with every fight. And when you embrace that mindset, no storm, no battle, and no chaos can shake you.